got a big mouth. Came out there. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just, when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is...
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow, because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah! Let's jump right on into it. This is Hot Topic with Queen Quee. A lady had paid $7,500 for veneers that did not even last for a good week. And now she's walking around here toothless. Let's get on to what she said. She said, I paid $3,100 to get cosmetic veneers done. First off, this lady does not have any dental license on the walls and only accept cash. I was a little weary about the way she was taking payment, but still gave her the benefit of the doubt. Within 1 day of getting my veneers done, a tooth came off. I went back to her office to get it replaced. The next 2 days, 2 more teeth had came off. I got my veneers done on Christmas Eve. I haven't been able to enjoy my smile because I have missing veneers in my mouth. I advised the lady that my teeth had came off at the time through text messaging and also leaving messages at the location, but she still haven't responded. And then someone else followed up and said, a woman who we will refer to by her first name, April, informed us that back in March, amazingly white dentist in Georgia did her veneers. Earlier this month, the woman said she sneezed and most of her veneers abruptly fell out. She said, I sneezed and teeth came out from sneezing. So her teeth had fell out her mouth just based off of sneezing. April mentioned how embarrassed she was and said she hasn't been able to work since her teeth had fell out. Remember, she mentioned she initially paid $7,500 to get them done. She continued to tell us how rude the employees were. When she informed the dentist of incident and asked if the veneers can be placed back in, the woman refused to reinstall them for free and told her she has to pay $800 for insurance. April said, it's so embarrassing, and I went up there asking her just to put them back in. She told me to give her $800 for insurance. She continued to say it's just too much. However, April isn't the only one who has experienced this. Back in 2018, an unidentified customer left a bad review on the Better Business Bureau about Amazing White. They claimed that the veneers had fell out as well after receiving service from the company. The person wrote, within 1 day of getting my veneers done, a tooth came off. They mentioned after the tooth was replaced, 2 more teeth had fell out later, and they haven't been able to contact the dentist since then. Another unidentified customer left a displeasing review, which accused the company of failing to give the customer their deposit back. So, the place is called Amazingly White in Georgia. Wow. So let me see if it has a video of the lady talking. It does, but it's not playing. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? When you pay for cosmetic surgery, and is it the dentist's fault or is it the customer fault? Because once you pay for those veneers, those are permanent. Sometimes they are shaving down. I think they have to shave down your real teeth. They have to shave down your real teeth just to sit over here and put some false teeth in. First of all, this is my my opinion when it comes down to any type of surgery, whether it's like BBLs, tummy tucks, breasts, boobs, teeth, everything. First of all, the only thing that I really do hate is the simple fact is that it's crazy because back in the day, you had to be a certain age. Some women didn't even start getting cosmetic surgery until they was probably in their late 30s and 40s. It is really sad to say that some people are getting surgery at the age of 18, 19, early 20s. I think I was just telling somebody this is the fact of it seems like they're getting younger and younger when they're doing when they're doing surgeries and stuff like that. They're not even allowing their body to grow and develop out of the way. I don't care if you just had 2 or 3 kids and you're in your early 20s and you like, well, bam, I want my body done. No, that's still not a good excuse. I don't care if you probably feel like you've been struggling all your life with small boobs or your butt ain't big enough or your hips ain't spreading. Let me tell you something. I'm in my 30s. I'm just now gaining weight. I'm just now getting up to 140 and I love it. It's so much pressure behind this little petite body. I mean, the boobs is growing. My boobs are growing back because I always had a nice chest size before kids. After the kids, it seemed like, listen, it was out of there, period. Point blank. Do your tits hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? I'm just saying. So, I went from a size C to a size A negative. And I also, I never was like, I always wore probably like small. So my butt and everything was small. So, but don't get me wrong. Let me tell you something. I do believe, and I remember people used to give me all type of meals like, well, at the end of the day, you're going to have to eat more, or have sex or do this or do that. Different type of remedies to try to get me to gain certain type of weight in different places if I could not afford surgery. And when you start loving yourself in the skin you in, because let me tell you something, I don't care what you say. Trust and believe. It's somebody out there for everybody. Somebody is attracted to you the way you is. Somebody is attracted to that gap in your mouth. Somebody is attracted to your skin complexion. Somebody is attracted to your body. It's some people that will really adore your body, and that goes for men and women. So please don't ever feel like that the way you look. If you do decide to get surgery, get it because you want to. Don't get it, that's something within you want to. Don't do it because you're trying to stay in competition with outside, because you don't know exactly what these women and what these Instagram models and people and stuff like that had to go through behind closed doors. First of all, $7,500. From my understanding, that was a lot of money, because I ain't gonna lie, act like I'm balling. But some people were saying that is nothing. Like, you get what you pay for. Like, $7,500 is very cheap for some veneers. Don't get me wrong, she showed the picture of the veneers, and them things look like I'm talking about some fake teeth. You know how them fake little teeth that you win at Chuck E. Cheese and you put in your mouth. They like, hey, you want these teeth like the little kids be wearing? So don't get me wrong, the veneers looked very cheap. Then second of all, you sitting up here dealing with somebody. I just feel like that you should always do your research if you decide to get surgery. Why are you going to an establishment that only take cash? Why are you not looking into the reviews in the comments and looking into this place and asking for credential before you go into this place? See, that's the problem. It should not take you women to go all across the country, because some people are going to Dominican Republic to get these cheap services just so they could come back to their hometown and be locked up in with so much pain. But you out there trying to take the cheaper route. Love yourself. I feel unfortunate about this woman, what happened, but is it really the dentist's fault because her teeth had came out? You know what I'm saying? Like the dentist, like, listen, this is a business, regardless of the fact you only pay $7,500. Yes, you sneezing, your teeth came out. It's up there and it's up there. It smell like a scam to me. But I do believe that the dentist lady needs to be careful because I don't care who you are or what type of business that you in. People do not play about their money. And if this person has risked their life, their reputation, they have given you their money, especially if it's their last or whatever, then they will come after you. You think you got a business until you have some mad customers coming in there or raiding your place and trying to sit over here and take over and really do the food. So by this lady not contacting or trying to get down to the root or the bottom of that, that's a dangerous thing to do. That's with any business. Second of all, ladies, especially you ladies, stop sitting over here getting these surgeries and then you cannot afford the keep up of them. I think that's the problem with a lot of a lot of these regular people. There's nothing wrong with it, but you guys sit up here and spend your taxes. You done got PPP loans and everything else to get these surgeries, and then you're not looking at the aftermath. I just seen somebody on my social media, and this girl, she got 3 kids and a boyfriend or whatever, and she went out and got her surgery done. And when I tell you, she even had to come back on social media and was just like, oh my god, like it seemed like I'm coming out of more money. I'm gonna come out as probably the same amount of money just for the aftermath. Like basically saying like you have to still get massages, you have to still get checkups, you have to have somebody that's there to basically help you out and move around and stuff like that because we do not know exactly how your body would take the effect of this surgery. So women, please be mindful when it comes down to anything on your body. Embrace it. Embrace it first. You know what I'm saying? Like tell yourself, is it really worth it? And I do feel like it should be an age requirement when you get down to it, because for these women to be in their early 20s, you're not even letting your body develop all the way. You know what I'm saying? Your 20-year-old body might not be the same as your 30-year-old body or your 40-year-old body. Give it time. See if it's workable. See, not try to be funny. See if you work out a little bit more, if you change your diet, if you do certain stuff or whatever, see if that'll probably help out with your situation when it comes down to your looks. I understand the meaning of a smell. You know what I'm saying? I get complimented on my smell a lot. I have never got braces. Uh my teeth are not perfect. I'm not trying to be funny. Everybody's smell and their looks is not meant to be the same. So truth be told, I can sit up here and some people compliment me on my smell, and I can go to the dentist tomorrow and they tell me, oh, you need braces, you need to get this taken out. Oh my God, this is coming down. So it's like, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not getting no braces at the age of 30 nothing. Shout out to the people that can do it. I ain't. I might get a deep cleaning and and stuff like that. But other than that, it's up there and it's stuck there. It's either you like it or love it. So what's you guys' opinion on that? Do you feel like that the lady was in the wrong for not basically accommodating the lady, or do you feel like at the end of the day it's a business? So hey, she get what she paid for. Period. Point blank. Okay, next subject. Somebody had tweeted this. They said, unrelated, but I hate how women rappers can perform and have a whole dance routine and still get criticized and picked apart. While men rappers just walk around in one circle, jump up and down, and give the bare minimum, and no one criticized them. So Cardi B had wrote back to the lady who said that, and she said, females rapper have to bust their butt on performances. Great visual, hours on makeup, hours on hair, pressure by the public to look perfect, make great music, and yet are the most disrespected. It's always they not good enough. What's new? It's boring. Why her, not me? So what do you guys outlook on that? Do you feel like that as men rappers, you feel like that they don't have to go out their way to, look a certain type of way or perform and stuff like that versus women? And sad to say, but let's just keep it real. It is a true statement. But when you get into this industry, they always let the women know sex sells. Sex sells. And so many women that's discovered and undiscovered have switched up their style once they got into the industry because they know that at the end of the day, sex sells. This ain't back in the 90s when the rapping was just getting out, so you had the baggy jeans and the stuff like that. See, when Lil Kim and Foxy and Eve and Trina and all them came out, that's when they started getting a little bit more sexy or showing some tail and stuff like that. But this ain't the Queen Latifah and the MC Light era. Like, let's just keep it real. You cannot get this generation attention, especially if you're a woman, just by spinning bars. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to show some type of personality, some type of sexual type of being. They have to want you and desire you. Let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's gonna make them boom. But this it's crazy to me because I honestly feel like that. I don't know why that's the standard when it comes down to music, because I feel like that the most support that women and men get when it comes down to concerts and downloading and streaming and stuff like that is women. Like, I feel like their biggest supporter will be the women that they go to these concerts, that go out their way and stuff like that. So, what's your guys' opinion on that? Do you think Cardi B is right? Like, that basically the world is getting like, basically the women in the industry have to sell sex. That's the only way that they'll be famous, is by selling sex, versus they cannot become popular or famous without just with their talents alone. So yeah, what's you guys' opinion on that? Okay. So the South African mom who claimed to have given birth to a record 10 babies was not even pregnant. She lies. Okay, now I looked into this story, and it was basically about a lady. Her and her husband took a picture. She even got a big old moo dress and everything on. And she was saying that she was fit to deliver 10 babies. And of course, by her saying and coming out to saying that she was fit to have 10 babies, that went viral because so many people was like, oh my God, a lady fit to have 10 babies. I don't think that's nothing has been that hasn't been like done in a while, or even if it has been done. So I found out that she wasn't even pregnant. She lied about all of it. And now she's in a mental institution because they feel like that she needs help. So do you think that was extreme for them to put her in a mental institution, or do you think that it was something with her just wanting attention, or what are you guys' opinion on that? Okay, let's shout out to this young lady. Hold on.
Who's going to Tokyo? We're about to find out. Women's 100 is underway. Jamie and Oliver, a fantastic start. She's putting the pressure on Richardson. Here comes Shakari. Richardson's going to Tokyo. 1087. Who's going to...
Unbelievable. The fact that I am an Olympian, no matter what is said or anything, I am an Olympian. A dream since I've been young. I'm pretty sure everybody's dream as a track athlete. So being happy is an understatement. Being excited, nervous, all of those feelings piled in one. I'm highly blessed and grateful.
We'll talk about the race in a moment, but just the rush to get up the steps to see your family, your grandmother, your dad, your mom, everybody. What does that mean?
Because my family has kept me grounded. This year has been crazy for me. Going from just last week, losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
What did you say? You lost your mother?
Yeah. I'm still here. Last week, finding out my biological mother passed away, and still choosing to pursue my dreams, still coming out here, still making sure. Unbelievable. The family that I do still have on this earth proud. And the fact that nobody knows what I go through. Everybody has struggles, and I understand that. But y'all see me on this track, and y'all see the poker face I put on, but nobody but them and my coach know what I go through on a day-to-day basis, and I'm highly grateful for them. Without them, there would be no me. Without my grandmother, there would be no Shakari Richardson. So my family is my everything. My everything is to the day I'm done.
Wow, congratulations to Shakara Richardson from Dallas, from D-Town. That's my hometown. Shout out to that beautiful lady. She's going to Tokyo. She will be representing. She is a black woman. Black girls rock, black women rock in general. I love to see it. And she's from Dallas. Like that to me, is very wonderful to even see or whatever from Oak Cliff at that. They said she was a quarter representative. So that's definitely something that I love to see or whatever. And just to know that she was going through trials and tribulations, up in point. And look, she was going through a lot up until the race and stuff like that, and she still was able to push through. Her mother, she was saying, like, if you could, guys couldn't understand. And I hate that because I'm like, golly, I just finished running and now you want to have a big interview. So no, she was basically saying that her biological mother had passed away, and so instead of her giving up and stuff like that and letting it get to her, she still continued with the race. And then now look at her. At the end of the day, that's something that will always be attached to her name by her making history. I love to see it, and I love to hear that little testimony. That reminds me of my blog, I Am Unity, when people just automatically assume. And so shout out to her. And I do want to say, because she was getting a lot of backlash, it's sad to say that even when a person is doing positive things in life or for the community and stuff like that and breaking records, it's always people that will come out against you for no reason. And they don't have nothing to say about this girl. And someone tried to make it about her looks. They're saying that, she ghetto looking. She has tattoos. She has a nose ring. She wear orange hair. She has long fingernails. And some people was even trying to refer to her as looking like a man. Talking about, so she looks like a man, and she look like she could be a transgender. So are we sure she's the first woman? It's very disrespectful to sit up here, and like I was saying in another one of my podcasts, they only do this to black women. What I say? I honestly sit up here and said that every time a black woman is on top or getting praised, it's always haters and doubters in the background. They're trying to find some way to sit up here and basically discredit them or try to tear them down. So you guys keep this young lady up in you guys' prayers. Let's pray that she goes out of the way. Which I know is going to be a lot of success for her in the future. But let's encourage and send positive vibes out to this lady. I really did hate to see some negative comments when it came down to her looks and her appearance. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Don't worry about that. And that's why I tell people all the time, do what's best for you. Because people going to talk about you when you're doing good, and people going to talk about you when you're doing bad. So do whatever you feel like is best for you. Don't ever let a person hinder you when it comes down to your dreams and success in life. Don't ever feel bad about giving certain people the praise. Whether you want to sit up here and boast and brag, like she said in one of her interviews, I am that girl. You doggone right. You are that girl. Don't sit up here and discredit yourself or dummy down yourself because of the likes or the people or the opinions and stuff like that. Because regardless of the fact, you can't sit up here and show them how much you appreciate everything you got without them sitting up here talking about you cocky. And then when you do talk that noise, talk that and roll with it, they still got a problem because now you too cocky. So do what's best for you. Let's just say positive vibes for her. Please like, share, comment. That wraps up this hot topic. See you guys next time. Mwah!